మనతో పాటు షెల్బీ ఉన్నారు. షెల్బీ విలియమ్స్ is a Republican chair from Texas, and also he would be likely in a greater position once the whole election campaign is completed, and mostly he will be at the state level is what we hope. But at this time, how do you see the celebrations going on with the Republican Party winning and the Trump being the next president of the country?
Very good. Thank you, Venkat. You can tell the atmosphere in here is very positive. It's very jubilant. A lot of people have worked very hard for the past several months on this election. And tonight, after the polls are closed, the election is over. We're just watching the results. Yes, people are biting their nails a little bit, looking at some of the returns, but there's a great unwinding. There's a great coming together. And I think Fox News a little while ago called the Senate race for Ted Cruz. There was a lot of excitement about that. And we're going to continue to watch the election results for the presidency, of course, for the next several hours. But things look very promising for President Trump to win again and be the 47th president of the United States.
And in previous term, President Trump had some unfinished Trump wall. And do you think the illegal immigration the problem will be resolved for once and all once the president takes the office?
I think it will be. It's not an accident that once Biden took office, that the influx of illegal immigrants across our southern border really skyrocketed, because he basically held out a welcome mat and said, "Everybody, come on over." And so one of our tenets of our campaign was make the border secure again. And it's especially important, I think, for people who are legal immigrants. Like my wife is a legal immigrant to America. And it's for all of the people who have gone through the proper process, they are legally in the United States. They want the opportunity that America offers. It's kind of a slap in the face for people to come across illegally and cut in line in front of everybody else. And it's a travesty. It's a tragic. But we want to make sure that we have a secure border, and that never mind the immigration, just the problems in human trafficking, sex trafficking, fentanyl. I think most of us at this point know somebody who knows somebody that has been touched by a fentanyl overdose. A girl at my daughter's high school died from a fentanyl overdose. It's tragic, and it's entirely preventable. But I think President Trump is going to make sure we have a strong, secure border, and he's going to help make sure that the Texas legislature and Governor Abbott can do that as well, which, you know, the state of Texas and the federal government have been butting heads over the border for the past several years, and it's about to come to an end.
So recently, Governor Greg Abbott put in a new policy with regards to the hospitals in Texas, where from November 1st onwards, one have to declare their citizenship status. And is this something in line with the illegal immigration process? And do you think, because there is a lot of burden on the taxpayers' money, where the hospitals are getting paid for the illegal immigration, so is that the thought process behind?
Well, that's part of it. But I mean, it is important. We have the right as a nation to maintain our sovereignty and to also make sure that the people who are in our country are following a legal process. And it does put a tremendous strain on our resources, our capabilities, our infrastructure, to have such an influx of people coming across the border illegally. Ostensibly, that's why we have a legal immigration system, is to control that influx and make sure it's manageable. Personally, I think our legal immigration system is broken. I'm sure many of your viewers can say, yes, it is. It needs to be fixed. But I don't blame the people wanting to come here, whether illegally or illegally. If I lived south of the border, I'd probably want to come too. I don't blame them. But our responsibility is to our nation, and that's what Make America Great Again and America First principle is all about. It's we have a responsibility first to our own people.